in the nation in Cuses.
Well, you know, you're right about that in both of those things, and that's really why, to a large extent, like, the ranking you got to kind of earn every time you go out. These wins, you have to earn them. These guys aren't going to give them away, and especially when you're wrestling a military academy, they're not going to just give stuff away.
So on to 174, Josh Ramirez, the freshman from New Orleans for West Virginia, and Ben Harvey, the junior from New Palestine, Indiana. Ranked 18th by the open mat. Had it for Army. 21-5 on the year is Harvey. Ramirez 7-8. Back to neutral.
Yeah, the tape went away with 30 seconds left, and 30 seconds into the match. I mean, it's
did do his job.
Ramirez shows some really nice signs of things. He's got a good feel for a couple of things. I mean, you can tell he's a little beat up in terms of the wrap on his shoulder. And there are just a couple of areas that he, every once in a while, does something not so. There's a takedown. Every once in a while, he does a head scratcher, and you're, you know what I mean?
And he's down.
Yep. Yeah. Ooh, don't let, it was opened up and let that leg in way too easy. Especially these young guys, they have a tough time getting off the bottom to begin with. Don't let the guy put legs in on you.
.30 seconds now of riding time in Ben Harvey's favor. Mentioned the youth of West Virginia. This is the young Army squad. Kaywood is the only senior in the lineup today. 5-0 in their league, the EIWA. Ramirez is allowed to escape.
Oh. See, those are the things. Ramirez got some good hips, and that looks like one of those things where you're like, that's a problem. I mean, he should have got tossed on his head there, but that's not what happened.
Much to his relief.
Well, I think Harvey bailed a little bit on it, to be honest with you. Now, I know that that's a nice duck. Attempt at a duck. Ankle pick. It's 15 seconds left, and the question is, no, he's not going to be able to stay that way.
2 more for Harvey at the end of the period. And 4-1 heading to the seconds. 55 seconds of riding time in Ben Harvey's favor. Army trying to widen a 13-10 team lead here at 174 pounds. Ben Harvey wrestling for the Black Knights, and Josh Ramirez in there for the Mountaineers. And it'll be Ramirez in white on top here for the second period.
Be nice if he could spend a little bit of time on top at least. Oh, that.
About 9 seconds.
Well, a little bit more time on top. He's like I said, Ramirez does some nice things. He has some nice instincts. He's got some good athletic ability. He's got some pretty good hips. Isn't his foot on the... I thought his foot was actually on the... No, don't do that. There's
two more.
Well, he tried to reach out, put his hand on the floor, but technically you could get called for fleeing the mat in that particular. You're going to give up a point anyway. I guess he was going to try to give a 1 versus 2. But Derek Lark, our referee, was having none of that.
7-1 and 50 seconds now of riding time in Harvey's favor as he creeps towards a major decision.
Ramirez did a nice job of digging that foot out of there. And you can see Harvey just trying to everything he can to get it back in. But they're playing that little game just with a little bit of tiny space there. And oh, geez. Almost happened again. You gotta be really, I know people like to roll around a little bit and that kind of stuff, but people who are good on top, they're trying to get you to do that to some degree, and they're just gonna try, as you get over there, try to settle your hip, try to squeeze that on the other side so that you can't roll all the way through. He's gonna get warrant for stalling, I think, on the bottom. Well, maybe not before the end of the period because there's only a second left.
So exactly 2 minutes of riding time in the favor of Ben Harvey and a 7-1 lead for the Army 174-pounder over Josh Ramirez.
Well, they told him to pick down. And I think it's one of those things where they say, you got to figure out how to get the heck out of there. Quit laying around, use some things, get yourself up, and, well, Harvey going to help him a little bit here with an alternative start. Ooh. It looked like it was in the side of the head, and I don't know that he, I don't know how. We saw harder hits than that earlier on in the match. I think he drew a foul there.
Flop.
Drew the foul.
Didn't flop, but drew the foul.
He flopped and drew the foul. Ooh.
Another unnecessary warning. Point for Harvey, 9-2.
Well, he's not.
Tim Flynn asking, what was that? So 9-2. The riding time point, which will be quenched soon, and it will be 10-2 in a major decision. So work to do for Ramirez.
Wow, and he gave 2 points away.
Back to neutral.
Well, one takedown changes that a bit. Oh, nice little sort of a sit-down arm drag. Oh, this is the one he didn't. Try to throw him again. He's not that easy to throw that way. But you probably shouldn't let him have double unders like that and jack his arms up in the air either. Because if Harvey could actually throw, I think Ramirez would be in some trouble. Did it again.
Green warning again. 2 more.
See, I don't know about the warning for stalling, but I think what I want to say that referees are human, and I think that that was influenced a little bit. I think Josh Ramirez kind of irritated Derek Clark as the official. And he's going to get warned for stalling again, although he's laying there. He's got double unders.
So with the riding time point, a 12-2 win for Ben Harvey. Major decision for Army, and the lead is now 17-10, and doesn't get any easier for West Virginia. Noah Stewart ranked 20th